Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or message for you. So what I like to do is hold each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Okay, or is your story or message here in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or could it be here in deck number 3? Is your story or message here in deck number 3? All right, so we will go ahead and get started. Starting with deck number 1. We have the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Overall energy, we have the Magician, Queen of Swords, and the Sun. All right, so looks as if the overall energy is talking about you trying to manifest something. Seems like there's something that you've been trying to bring down into your reality. You've been trying to transform your thoughts into actual things. Seems like something isn't quite working, or there's some sort of delays, or something's being stalled. You've also been trying to distract yourself, or there's been some sort of distractions going on around you. I feel too like something's going on where the truth is being mixed with lies, or the truth is hidden in plain sight. There is someone maybe being very clever to your face. You also may be so close to a situation that you can't really see it. So there may be a need for you to pull back and reflect or observe. You need to become more observant, because I feel that the wool is being pulled over your eyes, or you are seeing an illusion. Something doesn't seem real. Something seems like a trick. I'm also feeling like someone has been very clever and even manipulative in some way, shape, or form. Someone is very good at kind of flipping things around, changing the subject, and like I said, just deflecting from reality or deflecting from the truth. You also could be trying to do something that with the manifestation, as far as getting someone to open up, but I feel like maybe you're having a hard time getting the truth out of someone, or to get someone to admit their feelings. You also may be emotionally blocked. It's possible too that someone has been doing something to you to make you, to block you from manifesting something or having what you want. But you could also be your own enemy here. Something's trying to get your attention. I feel like something's trying to get your attention. Maybe you don't quite notice it off the bat, or you just keep trying to see something. I feel like you're just looking at something like, what? And someone is like, you don't see that? You don't see that? So I feel like something's going on. Like I said, you just might be too close to a situation or too emotionally involved to see something or to understand it. You also may be trying to kind of convince your own self that you don't care about something when you do. You might be lying to yourself about something. You're like, I don't care about this or I don't care about that. But that's an illusion, or that's a mask here. Excuse me, I feel like the truth is going to come out about a situation, or something will be confirmed at some point. I feel like you're wanting proof of something. If someone has been making false promises, I know you are, maybe to the point where you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. So maybe at some point you will get an answer or confirmation of something. Now, something also seems unfair. You might feel like something isn't fair. Maybe you feel like you were tricked into expressing yourself when you weren't ready, or maybe you feel like you were tricked into doing something. Someone also may have taken advantage of your kindness. Be careful of the people that are around you, because I feel like maybe you're trying to be fair or you're trying to do the right thing, but other people are taking advantage of your fairness. This may indicate too that, something's out of sync or imbalanced or unstable in your life. And that could be emotionally unstable. In regards to weight, don't worry if you feel like you gained a pound. I feel like that's water weight. Whatever pounds you've gained, I feel like it's an illusion. It's water. If you've been working out, and I know I just like jumped to diet, but I like immediately saw that. Um, if you've been gaining weight, it's water weight. So just be patient with yourself. You may be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone that has moon in Cancer. Someone is being very stubborn when it comes to expressing feelings. I feel like if you have been open and honest with someone, someone is not ready to be open and honest with you. I feel like someone just is not willing to admit that they still care about you, or they don't want to admit that they were wrong. I just feel like someone is having a hard time admitting to the truth. You might find yourself feeling upset about something or emotional. Again, like I said, having a pity party. I feel like you might end up having some sort of pity party and feeling like something isn't fair, or you did this, that, and the other, and you didn't see the same thing in return. You also might be feeling stuck in the past sometimes, or feeling like, how do you get yourself out of this slump that you're in? I feel like the truth just needs to come out. Now I'm getting something about Detroit. I don't know what significance Detroit has for you. And that's funny because, like, I don't know if you could see it here, but like the sun just came out because it's been kind of cloudy on and off out here where I am. And so to me, that also says that there is going to be like some sort of clarity. The truth is going to come out, or justice will be served. If anyone has been unjust with you, don't worry, because I feel like if you've been doing the right thing, it's going to get repaid to you. You might feel like something isn't fair right now, but you will get to see justice. I'm also getting the energy of surrendering or someone throwing in a towel. Someone may be feeling like, I give up, like this is overwhelming or this is too much. Yeah. I feel like something may keep haunting you until the truth comes out. If you are the one that's been withholding information or trying to cover up something, I feel like at some point it's going to overwhelm you to the point where you have to just be honest with yourself or be honest with whoever you're dealing with. I heard the name Marquise for someone and Samuel. I'm hearing something about sparks flying. So I don't know if that's an indication that there's chemistry between you and another person. So someone is wearing a mask. Someone is putting on an act. They're performing. Now, this also may have something to do with someone's profession. Like someone has to put on a performance. Someone has to wear, a face because of their career. And that could be that someone is a literal artist, singer, dancer. It's like no matter, what that artist feels like, it's like, hey, you got a show to do, or you've got an album to produce, or you've got something to do, and whatever you've got to do career-wise, it doesn't have time for your emotions, so just get out there and do what you need to do. You might just be going through something, period, emotionally, but you can't help it but to, wear a mask. It's like, even if you are clinically depressed, it's like you don't, right now, it's like, I just have to do a job. Like, I've got to go to work. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. So it's kind of like the show must go on type of energy. It's like you can't just put your life on hold because you're upset about something or because you're depressed about something. And if this is not your energy, then this could be the energy about the energy of someone around you. Okay, so I'm also getting something in regards to maybe needing professional help or someone being diagnosed with clinical depression, anxiety, or something of that sort. There's definitely something in regards to an air sign. I don't know if you're trying to block out an air sign or if an air sign is trying to block you out. Someone's in denial. I feel like someone is at odds with themselves. They're lying to themselves and they're saying stuff like, I don't care about this, that, and the other, when they really do. Yep, anxiety. You might be having anxiety about something that ended. It could be a job. It could be a relationship that ended. You might be in trouble and not want to admit it or ask for help. You might need a job, or maybe you have a job, but it's too much stress, but you're pretending like you can handle it, but you're like, these responsibilities is too much. You might be feeling like you can handle something alone when you're really struggling. Yeah. Something's going on too where I feel like you're having to remain professional. On a global scale, I feel like your government is putting on a show, or I feel like, what do you call it? Mass media is putting on a show. Something is happening to deflect you from the truth or make you not want to ask questions. So those of you that are truth seekers, see beyond the things that are placed in front of you, because I feel like something is like a shit show. It's a false reality. And the truth is hidden in plain sight. I'm getting that like as the overall message, like the truth is being hidden in plain sight. Something is being used to distract you. Like you might be talking to someone too. Let's say it's a love situation. I feel like you are talking directly to this person. This person is telling you everything how they feel, except they're telling you or expressing that as a different profile. So you don't know that you're actually talking to the person that you know. And I'm also getting soulmate energy, but I also feel like your soulmate is a manipulator, but you know it. And it's funny because it reminds me of my twin flame. Like, he was such a manipulator, but I didn't care because I knew it. Like, I could see straight through him. And I would laugh about it, and I would just call him out. And he couldn't do nothing but laugh, and we'd be cracking up together. And I'd be like, you a manipulator. I'd be like, you on some bullshit. Like, and he would just like laugh. And it was just funny to me because I could see it. So it didn't bother me. I'm like, I know when you be lying about stuff, like whatever. It was entertaining to me. And that's what I get. I feel like something is fun for you or something is entertaining. Now also, now I'm laughing, but for some of you it might not be funny, so forgive me for my insensitiveness sometimes, or I'm just being super direct. But you could be dealing with someone who is very manipulative, and they're not serious. They might be telling you that they're serious about something, but in a way they aren't. They might just be stringing you along. Someone does. Okay, so I just got that too. Someone is stringing you along or staying in your energy. They won't leave, because even though they're not ready to be with you, because they don't want you to move on. So they're doing things to keep up an illusion like there's hope. And it probably is. But at the same time, it's not fair, because this person is, probably living their life while you are waiting for them. And that's why I always say, don't wait for anyone. If there's someone else that you're interested in, put yourself out there. But some of you might not do that. Some of you might say, nope, I'm content waiting. And that's you. At least at least you're being honest with yourself. Just don't deceive yourself. There may be an opportunity offered to you, but I feel like you don't like the terms. Like something's being offered to you and you're like, I don't like these terms. I don't want to agree to it. You might feel like it's not fair. Like, say for instance, you apply for some sort of job and they're like, okay, here's the deal. That's the magician. Here's the deal. This is what we're going to do. We want to hire you, but we don't want to pay you what your worth is. But you're, desperate for a job, and maybe they're taking advantage of that. And so you're like, this isn't fair. Should I hold out for a better offer? But I don't want to. You might just go ahead and take it for now and just wait for an opportunity, a new opportunity. But you might not feel like it's fair. Same thing like I was just saying in the love situation about putting yourself out there. Like somebody might convince you to give them a chance or date them, even though your heart is somewhere else. And you might be like, okay, fine. I don't really want to do this. This is not what I asked for, universe, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me go ahead and, give this person a chance. So I feel like you will feel like you're not being given a fair shot by the universe, or the universe isn't being fair. But it looks like you go ahead and take the offer, but you don't really like it. Also, like if you're shopping for a car and they're like, okay, here's the magician again. This is what the deal is. Your credit score is really bad, but you really want this car. We can either give you this car, but we're going to charge you a high interest rate, or you can settle for this car. You still get the high interest rate, but it's going to be about $100 cheaper than the car you want. And it's just like, I don't like these options. Like, which one do I choose? So I kind of feel like something's being given to you, like an opportunity that you don't really want, but you might kind of just settle for it for now. Now, also, I'm getting trust issues, like you have trust issues. And I can see why. Because there is an illusion or deception at hand. You might be asking, like, why are you being nice to me? Like, you're giving somebody the side eye. Like, if someone is trying to do something nice for you or trying to help you, I feel like you're questioning why. Like, what's in it for you? What do you want out of this? Nothing comes for free. And so, an astrologer pointed that out too. And if you be honest with your reality, you'll see that that's true. This astrologer is Ernest Willem. And not Ernest, Ernst Willem. And he was talking about, I think the video was something, behaviors or habits of Venus. And he was breaking down like other ways that Venus can manifest or be interpreted instead of just love and relationships. And so, what was that he said? It was something that really was sticking out. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, y'all. I did take a sip before I started. I was like, ooh, Tipsy Tuesday. Okay, but what the hell was he saying? Oh my God, hold on. Let me be quiet. He was explaining something about Venus and how nothing is for free. Okay, so yeah, he was saying how most times, like with relationships, like nothing is for free. Like, you're expecting something. You're always expecting something. It might not be, necessarily some sort of money, like pay me and I'll be your girlfriend. But it is kind of like you're looking for something. Like everyone is looking to be compensated in some way, shape, or form. It's all business negotiation. Venus, that's Libra, justice. Everything is a form of a business negotiation. So, I feel like there is something going on where, like I said, you're being offered something and you don't really like what you're being offered, but you might settle for it for the time being. It's some sort of negotiation. A negotiation may not go in your favor right now based off the current circumstances. Oh, I didn't realize I was still talking. Okay, so let me look at this Five of Cups right quick. Either an air sign misses you or you miss an air sign. Someone also regrets a past decision that they made. They're like, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have said this, or I should have done that. So someone is also regretting past decisions. Someone does have like a burden of grief, and I feel like it has to do with an air sign. Maybe Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone is regretting that they did not fight for something harder, or they didn't fight when they had the chance, or they didn't claim something when they had an opportunity. They're like, something is feeling like a missed opportunity, and there's some sort of regrets about it. So overall, I just kind of feel like that Five of Cups energy is about a past decision that was made and just feeling regretful about it, either because you didn't take action or because you don't like the action that was taken. Again, this could be the energy of someone else. I feel like there is going to be clarity, like I said, at the end of the day. Also, if you've been waiting on some sort of response and it seems like it's been taking forever, you're going to have a response. In anything. A water sign could help you have clarity about something, or a water sign may be trying to reach out to you, but it looks like you're trying to avoid a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because you're still emotionally stuck in the past. I feel like you're also taking your time to respond to someone, or someone is taking forever to respond to you. Someone is taking their dear sweet time. Something also may be read as rejection. Again, rejected in love or rejected in career opportunities, but it's just more so like someone is just taking a long time to respond. Overall, I feel like if it's a love situation, there's a water sign that's trying to get your attention that you're ignoring because you're just not ready to see something right now. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. Yeah, I shouldn't have took that shot. I get like super chatty when I take a shot. Okay, we have the Sun. Stay up, King. We have 2 of Pentacles. Justice again. In the middle, too. 3 of Swords in reverse. Oh, and I hardly use this deck. This card is in reverse. The Star. We have the, what is this? 6 of Wands. What's that? 5, 6. 6 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. And 2 of Swords. All right, so I feel like someone is feeling very guarded and acting very private and wanting to be left alone. I also see randomly someone who has like a lot of hair that's about to chop it off. Maybe it's weave, or, you know, somebody, you know, you got to cut it out, crochets or something. But somebody might be getting ready to chop off their real hair. It's like real big. Now also, again, I'm seeing something about you being happy and feeling confident and feeling like you're standing in your light. I feel like you're going to get a lot of positive attention for being yourself. Like standing in your power. You're going to get an ego boost. I see a lot of compliments coming in. I'm seeing you getting a lot of recognition. For some of you, it could be about your appearance, especially maybe hair or body positivity. Yeah. But it also could be career. You may be also feeling very creative and emotional and putting yourself out there. And I feel like it's being well received. You also seem like you need to make some sort of important decision. You're debating about something. Business-wise, I feel that there's some sort of contract that you need to sign or agree to, or you have some sort of client. Something's going on where I feel like the ball is in your court, and you can make whatever decision that you want to. Definitely just seems like overall business negotiations. Now I see something that's supposed to end may be delayed. Or something that was supposed to be a yes, it was supposed to be a no turns into a yes. So if you are denied something, like maybe you don't meet some sort of qualifications for a job or an application, I feel like Spirit is going to intervene and either change it, or they're going to say, like, normally we don't do this, or normally, this is against our rules, or this is against company policy, but we're willing to do this, or we're willing to do that. I feel like something is in your favor, and it's not supposed to be, whatever that is. So in a way, it too is kind of like a miracle. Yeah. You're going to get your dream job, your dream career, dream relationship. I feel that Spirit is going to help you out. Spirit is stepping in and healing your heart. Yeah. You also are being asked to have an open mind about something, or to be open or more positive, or be receptive towards what Spirit is sending you. This is saying that the universe is like giving you something. The universe is like, look, we're helping you. We're conspiring to give you this or give you that. This is from us. And I feel like there's a need for you to recognize that this is like, this doesn't have to happen. So this is pretty big. Like, the universe doesn't have to look out for you. You don't have to suffer. I don't know why I'm thinking about the Black Eyed Peas. I don't know if somebody likes their music. I'm stepping out of here, overflowing. I don't even know if that's the lyrics. And I don't know why I'm thinking about that particular song. All right, but I feel like things are going to go in your favor. I feel like your prayers are being answered. In a love situation, if you've been praying for a soulmate, it does look like that's going to manifest. I feel too like some sort of opportunity is being given to you so that you can be an inspiration, so that you can be an example of a miracle. Yeah. So let's say you've been having hardships in, different areas in your life, or one particular area, and then all of a sudden, by way of a miracle, your whole life is changed around. And I feel like that is so that you can bear witness to the power of the universe, and, show that just because something says that you're denied something, or just because something is a no, not for you. Especially those of you that believe in astrology. And let's say that you're like, no, astrology means that something is etched in stone and you can't manifest things. I feel like even though something is not in your chart, like something that you're supposed to have, the universe just kind of intervenes and it's just like, yeah, it's not in your chart, but we just want you to know that, miracles happen. So for some of you, I do feel like maybe you're going to be proof of a miracle. And I'm not going to lie, I am one of those type of people that feel like, hey, it needs to be in your birth chart if you're going to manifest it. I kind of feel like something is going to, like, something could prove me wrong. I didn't choose this deck, but I'm just saying, like, that's the idea that I'm getting. Like, something can be proven wrong. Like, let's say in your birth chart, those of you that are avid astrology students, and you know that this yoga or this combination means this. It like, no, this denies me of having a home, or this denies me of having a relationship. This says that I'll never have this and I'm okay with it. And then the universe steps in and it's just like, we just wanted to make you an example to show you that we can step in and change your reality whenever we feel like it. So I kind of feel like something like that is going to happen. So hopefully that is somebody's story. I do hope that you guys are able to be like a living miracle of some sort. Even like children, like maybe you've been having a hard time having children, or maybe you are at an old age where you shouldn't be having children, and then it happens. It's like, yeah, we know that you're not supposed to, but we can make happen whatever we want to happen. Astrologically, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Leo, or someone that has Saturn in Libra, someone who's Leo rising or has Jupiter in Leo. I also feel like you're going to have good news. I heard the name Diana for somebody. You might want to look up what Diana means, though. There is a need for somebody to have confidence and to believe in themselves, or believe in their dreams, or believe in their future, their desires. Now, someone could be trying to get the attention of an air sign who's unaware. If you are an air sign, I feel like something's going on and you're unaware of what's happening. You might be unaware that you're being pursued. Might be very clueless. You might be clueless that someone wants to hire you. You might be clueless that someone is trying to get your attention in general. Unaware that somebody's been thinking about you. Unaware that you're being considered for something. Considered for a job. Considered for this, that. But the sun overall is talking about you need to have confidence about something. You need to believe. Somebody just broke up. It might be temporary. If someone reaches out to you, I feel like it's because they just broke up. But this is a good window of opportunity. Not necessarily rebound, but it's like it's necessary to set up a situation, or to lay down some sort of foundation. I don't know why I'm getting the name Bob. Maybe it's literal B-O-B, celebrity. I don't know. But I heard the name Bob. Something is like temptation. I feel like an ex is watching you and wants to reach out. They are still addicted to your energy. There's an attachment. There's some sort of energy attachment. I feel that someone is unable to cut the cord with somebody, and that may be for some sort of spiritual reason. Doesn't mean either that you have to be in a relationship with this person, but just that it's not meant for you to disconnect right now. It's kind of like something still downloading. So imagine your computer just kind of interrupts whatever you're doing, and it's like, systems updating, please do not shut down. And so you're like, but damn, it's like, wait, don't do it. Like, we're downloading information. Something is needed for an upgrade, or is needed for some sort of stimulation. Let's say you ignore that and you shut your computer down anyway. You turn it back on and it still continues to download some sort of information, and it's just still stuck on some blue screen. I kind of feel like spiritually that could be happening in a relationship where it's like you can't disconnect right now, like where your soul is still downloading something from their soul. So just hold on. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get to be in a relationship with this person, although that could be still a reality or a possibility at some point. But for now, it's like, no, your soul isn't ready to disconnect. Just hold on. Once the download is complete, boop. So yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting for that. So deck number 3. Three of Pentacles. Temperance. Judgment. The Chariot. Nine of Cups. Overall energy, 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. And the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's someone that's thinking about you from a love perspective first. I feel like there's someone watching you and thinking about you, and they are kind of strategizing how they're going to come forward. It also makes me feel like someone has made their mind up that they want to be with you, but now it's just a matter of how am I going to move forward with this. You may have some sort of unfinished business with this person. I feel like there are some things that need to be discussed. And it looks like there's a foundation that's going to be set. Or, you guys are going to be coming together and establishing some sort of foundation of trust so that it can be long term. I do feel like maybe there needed to be healing. Something also needs nurturing. Like if there is some sort of relationship forming, this relationship requires patience and nurturing. It is very delicate. It's a slow growing relationship. Definitely unfinished business. Something needs to be resolved. I do feel like this person has their mind made up and they're determined and they are ready to come forward. I see something birthing from a connection that you're making. So even if something starts off as a business connection or romantic, it doesn't matter. I feel like something's being birthed. feel too like with the Nine of Cups that you are going to be happy about the outcome of something, or you're going to be proud of yourself or proud of the way that you handled something. Now, if this is not dealing with relationships, I feel that something's going on where you feel a drive to do something. You are feeling inspired, and I feel like you are driven to finish something that you started. I don't know what you started on. Maybe it was something creative. Maybe you started filling out an application. Maybe you started anything. It just shows that you're kind of focused and determined to complete whatever you started. Whatever has been on hold or on break, I feel like this has been time for you to kind of contemplate, kind of put the pieces together, look at things from a serious standpoint. You're also making practical decisions. I feel like you're trying to be balanced and not just do things without thinking about it or without putting thought into it. So I feel like you're trying to be practical and you're being patient. You're also looking at wondering if something is worth an investment, whether it's a relationship or some sort of purchase, or if it's an investment of your time, like you're like, should I invest my time and energy into this? And it does look like eventually you decide to establish whatever this is that you were working on or complete it, like I said. You may be meant to start a small business or go into business with someone, or to be someone's business partner. I do feel like something takes negotiation and compromise and a willingness to work together peacefully. I feel like if there were any problems in your relationships or any area of your life, I feel like something's being negotiated and something is peaceful. It doesn't seem like there's any drama involved. You are also going to have victory. Look out for sevens. If you're seeing a lot of sevens, if you're seeing repetitious numbers, especially like the sevens, I feel like that's telling you that you win. You won. You're the victor. You have succeeded in overcoming some sort of obstacles or overcoming your enemies. Competition. You're standing out. Feel like you're also being protected by the universe. I feel like something like you are meant to be protected, or the universe is instructed to protect you or save you or help you. I almost feel like you're immune to something. Like you're immune to some sort of issues. Not for everything, but a certain area in your life. Like it's not meant for you to have problems in this area. So that's why maybe you feel lucky. Let's say, for instance, you keep lucking up with money and you're like, why do I always luck up with money? And I feel like because in this lifetime, you're not meant to be poor, or you're not meant to do something. It's something that's like you're not meant to suffer in this area of life. So you'll always be protected. Something's always going to go in your favor. Maybe you're not even meant to have enemies in this lifetime. Like maybe you're the type of person where everybody like loves you. Like maybe you're not supposed to have enemies, and the ones that you do have, they're not able to get close to you and that's because of I always go back to the birth chart, certain placements in your birth chart that are protecting you from that. That's not for you this lifetime. So yeah. I do feel like you're going to have some sort of recognition. You're also going to feel a sense of completion within a self, self-satisfaction, self-sufficient, just overall feeling good and feeling like your dreams or wishes have paid off or come into fruition. Something that you want, you're going to get. Whatever it is that you are determined to have, like you've made up your mind, you're like, this is what I want, universe. I want this. I feel like they're going to answer. I don't know why I'm thinking about, too, like Coming to America, where the bride, Eddie Murphy and his bride, they're like in private talking, and he was like, I want to know what you like. What is it that you like? What interests or hobbies do you have? She's like, whatever you like. He's like, okay, yeah, I know you've been trained to do, like this and that for my sake, but do you have your own favorite food? Yes. What is it? Whatever you like. Like, I kind of feel like something is meant to answer your prayers. It's like, this is for you. It's like, whatever you like, whatever's for you, whatever you need. So I feel like you are that's why you're coming out on top, because that was already written for you. Something is for you. Let's say, for instance, like you're looking for, you're looking for a piece of property, or you want a particular name for your business. I feel like it's going to be available. The right property is going to be available. The right name for your website is going to be available, because it's waiting for you. It's yours. It's already been claimed in a what they call in the ethers, before anything manifested in reality in this physical world. I feel like it's already been claimed for you, so nobody else can reach it or have it except you. Also making me think about the stone. What's that story about the sword and the stone, or like a Thor story, like only the person pure of heart can like lift up that stone, or that Thor's hammer. So yeah, I kind of feel like it's for you. So nobody else can. Something that's personalized is for you. Now, you also might be literally getting something personalized. I don't know if you create fashion or whatever it is, but something's like personalized for you. Even if it's, a relationship. That man or that woman, they're for you. Even if they're currently in a relationship, once that relationship is done, then you and them is for you. It's written. All right, let's see here. And, I'm not Christian, wasn't raised Christian, but I love that saying, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Like, that's what I'm getting to. I'm seeing like a lot of hard work being put into something. Something is not easy. It hasn't been easy to obtain, or it's not easy to sustain. Excuse me, but because you're passionate about it, you can get through it, or you can do this. At work, if you work a 9 to 5, I feel like you take on a lot of responsibilities, either because you want to or because they just entrust you. They just feel like you are the worker that is the most trustworthy, and so they're putting a lot of pressure on you. But you still do it because you agree. You're like, well, I agree, they're right, but damn, nobody else knows what they're doing. If you suffer from trust issues or emotional traumas, I feel that that is the thing that holds you back from relationships, but it's something that's manageable. Like, you can work through this. It takes a lot of work, or it's going to take a long time, but it can be done. I feel like there needs to be a foundation of trust, or like a foundation of trust is something that's being built or established right now. Someone is also concealing their emotions or doing a lot of things to distract themselves from caring too much or feeling too deeply. I feel too that if you're in a relationship, or a relationship that's coming towards you might be very challenging, but you might, because you care so deeply for this person, you may have patience to work with them. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Cancer. You're going to start viewing things from a spiritual standpoint. I also feel that spiritually you're tapped into someone's energy. If you find yourself feeling big waves of emotion, I feel like that's someone else's energy. You may need to learn how to manage your gifts of being an empath or a channeler. You also seem like you're being prepared for bigger spiritual responsibilities. So be on the lookout. I feel like something's getting ready to shift or change, like your whole outlook in regards to the spiritual realm. Something fell apart so that it could be rebuilt, and it's going to be a stronger foundation second time around, whether that's business or romantic, or just a friendship or with family. Definitely feel that there's soulmate energies between you and maybe an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe someone's been trying to get your attention telepathically. If someone has some sort of gift, like they're able to astral travel, astral project, remote view, all of that type of stuff, dealing with metaphysical communication, I feel that this person's trying to get your attention. You might be learning or developing some sort of higher intuition. I feel like something is like a higher octave. Let's say you're like, yeah, I know I'm an empath, or I know I can do this, I know I'm psychic. I feel like, oh, no, but you haven't seen what else you can do. And I feel like your eyes are going to be opened to even bigger and more possibilities. You're going to see more things from the spirit realm. So be prepared. I feel too like maybe spiritually you've been getting spoon fed, and it's, kind of testing your limits, or like you're being introduced to certain things little by little. And then when the time comes, like it's just going to be like a big awakening. So I'm also getting something needs purifying. You may need to do any type of spiritual cleanse or meditation to open up any blockages. You might need to do a road opening spell if you're into spell work. If you're not into spell work, then, you know, meditation or prayers. I see like a response coming too. Anything that you've been waiting for, or if something has been put on a back burner, I feel like at some point you've got to deal with these issues or respond to someone, or someone is getting ready to respond to you. Okay, so I'm kind of getting like the energy for get ready. Get ready for this. Get ready for this awakening. Get ready for this relationship. Get ready for this job. Get ready for this baby. Get ready. I just kind of feel like get ready. You're definitely being prepared for something. And it's kind of like a major turning point in your life. Something's getting ready to change for the better. It's a positive change, but it's still eye-opening. I do feel like there's a big confirmation coming, or confession. Someone's going to admit to something, reveal the truth, clear up some sort of confusion. I feel like you are going to, if you're in a relationship and you wanted to know like where it was headed or where you stood with this person, I feel like you're going to have your answer. Maybe someone wasn't quite ready for commitment, or maybe someone wasn't ready for you to meet their family. Maybe someone wasn't ready to deal with something taboo about a relationship, or to handle the reality of your circumstances. But I feel like whatever that is, it's like get ready for it. But you also need patience for what's to come. You need to be mentally and emotionally and spiritually prepared for something. I heard something about moving in or moving forward. Or a trip. Some of you may be getting ready to purchase a new home or a new car. If you're dealing with an earth sign, I feel like an earth sign is getting ready to come forward or confront their fears. There's some sort of opportunity coming too for travel. If you are afraid of flying, I feel like maybe this is your chance to get over that fear. So maybe something requires you to fly or get on a boat, or whatever mode of travel it is that you are afraid of or paranoid about. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to confront those fears. If this is about being pursued, if you're the pursuer, definitely looks like you want to pursue your soulmate or your best friend, or maybe you feel like something was meant to be. Maybe that was something that you didn't want to admit at first, but now you believe it, or something has convinced you that this is your person. So if you are being pursued, the person that is watching you, that's been quiet and observant, at some point this person is going to grow some balls and come forward. They're like, okay, I need to take this opportunity. I'm ready. And so I feel like it's taking a lot out of this person to come towards you for whatever reason. It's like a surge of confidence comes over them, and I feel like this person's just ready, or they come forward because they feel like it was just time, or it was now or never. I just felt like this was right. So I feel like this person's going to come forward, but not a minute before. Someone also maybe needs some confidence or encouragement. I feel like this person doesn't believe in themselves, or they feel like they are inadequate in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they have you on a pedestal and feel like you're unattainable. Regardless who's coming towards you, I don't know why they have you on a pedestal. Let's say their status, they have more status than you, or they have more established in life than you do. But for whatever reason, when it comes to you, they just feel inadequate. Also could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Something is saying that you need to trust your intuition. I also feel that some of you are thinking about getting pregnant, or you are pregnant, or someone wants to get you pregnant. Someone's also coming off as very, happy-go-lucky and nurturing. Feel like, again, something's going on with trust issues. Something's going on with trust issues. I don't know if you are viewing someone as addictive, or you're viewing someone as temptation. You're like, maybe you've been trying to stay away from someone because you're like, no, I feel like this person is going to drain me, or this person is going to make me, I know myself, if I get around this person, I'm not going to be able to control myself. I don't trust myself around this person. You may have been keeping distance from someone because you just feel like you can't control yourself around them. They're going to awaken your inner demons, or something comes alive that you're afraid of. It's a side of yourself that you don't want to see or believe, but they awaken that in you. Or this is how someone feels about you, why they've been distant from you. They're like, if I come around this person, I'm not going to know how to act. I'm going to spoil them. I'm going to trap them. I'm not going to let them go. I'm going to get obsessive. Someone is choosing to be to themselves or alone, or trying to avoid their inner demons, their shadow side. Someone doesn't want to do shadow work. And then, like I said, something also seems like temptation or taboo. Someone doesn't want to cave into their desires. And that also could be if you're on a diet and you're just like, I stay away from this particular restaurant, or I keep this out of my house because I can't trust it around me. It comes around me and I know I'm going to devour it. I know I'm going to order it. I know I'm going to do this, that, and the other. So I feel like someone is trying to stay away from temptations. And that's why, if you're wondering why someone has been pushing you away or distant from you, is because they feel like addicted. They feel like you're temptation. They're addicted to you. You activate something with them that they can't seem to control. All right, so those are the messages that I have, but hopefully something resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.